Drum roll. My name is Mena and I'm the CEO of Cececa. Cececa was founded in 2013. It was actually founded by my mum and myself. Her initials are CC and my grandma calls her Cat. Put everything together and you get Cececa. I grew up in England, in London, and my mum wanted to bring something back home that, like, just to start a business that she always wanted to do. She was super into fragrance, or she is still really into fragrance. It's something that is born in Nigeria. It's about family, it's about legacy building. You don't really see many fragrance houses born in Africa. I can't really think of a lot that have gone global. So everything we do is about telling a story. That's really what fragrance comes down to. What is the story that you want to tell? Whether it's about your brand, about yourself. Whenever I put on my favorite fragrances, I always think about, okay, what's the look I'm going for today? What's the vibe? And what's the story I want to tell the world about myself? We're more likely to remember what we smell than what we see, than what we hear. And our sense of smell is literally one of the most heightened kind of aspects of any of our senses. And so really being able to tell stories through fragrance is what we aspire to do as a brand and what we've done over the years. That's what makes us stand out, is how we tell a brand story through fragrances. Sitting with a client, for instance, and asking them, okay, what's your logo? What are the colors that you're using in that logo? What's the environment that the brand exists in, whether it's a retail store, whether it's a hotel. And so I'll look around at the designs, the intricacy of the shapes, and think, okay, this fragrance might fit this. And African market isn't that complex. It's not as complex as people think it is. I've learned over time that things work like a domino effect here. If you have a product and you find it in one space, you're likely to see it in another space the week after, and then another space the week after that. And we kind of move, it's a very herd-like culture here. So in the beginning when we first started, we couldn't find our product anywhere. Nobody even understood what we were doing. A lot of people told us the business would never work because people were so into airwear and using air fresheners. But then we noticed there was a niche in terms of a gap in the marketplace. In thriving in the African environment, we had to really discover what Nigerians like. They like strong smell. They like smells that are bold and stand out. We're quite similar to the Middle East in that regard. And so over time, it was just kind of testing the waters. There are some fragrances that work really well here and a lot of people will buy. And there are other fragrances that people are just not interested in at all. And so I find, for instance, when I bring in rose oud oils, when I bring in orange wood or different things, people really take to that. And they like those very strong and bold scents. How do we match fragrance with brands? So for instance, if you're a women's wear clothing line and you want to create a signature scent, you're going to go for something that's attractive to women. You're going to go for sweet smells, floral smells. If you're a men's wear, you might go for something a bit more woody, a bit more oriental. Blending is the most exciting part of the process. And for our clients that have been clients of ours for a while, we can bring back their bottles and we'll refill for them at a discounted price. I don't like wasted, so that was really important to me. Also, I guess through us scenting events, that's another way in which we're quite sustainable in how we make that happen. Anything can be a business. Anything. You can think of an idea, something you're passionate about, and create value from it. I think a lot of the time people get scared to enter new markets or new territories that nobody has really done in their terrain before. But that's kind of what makes you so unique. We all have our special God-given talent, and it's okay to be passionate about something besides the norm, like something that's non-conventional. A lot of the time, and we've seen over the years how this generation has been super audacious when it comes to
creating brands that they feel passionate about, creating businesses that they're super passionate about, and it can really be anything. And so don't let anybody tell you that your dreams aren't valid, that your passions aren't valid, that you can't make money from something. Because the truth of the matter is wherever there's value, there's money to make. Also that you can just be whoever you want to be. Cececa is a luxury fragrance house based in Lagos, Nigeria.